Hello, everybody. Jason with Learn to Survive. I want to elaborate on my prior upload today before getting into this video. The video that I did and uploaded is called a Christmas bonus or punishment. You decide. I'm not used to being given things. I'm not used to uh, being given gifts, um, even through childhood. So it is hard for me to react. And in that video, I choked back tears going through the stuff. Um, and even the gifts I got for Christmas, this was just kind of a bonus because I irritated the hell out of my wife. Um, and she is an amazing woman. I have days where I wonder why she puts up with me or how the hell she even does it. But she does, and she's an amazing woman. Now, we have to ask ourselves what the hell is going on. Christmas Day, we had that explosion in Nashville, Tennessee. And I really wanted to wait to do this video because there's a lot running through my mind on it. There's a lot that's not making sense about it. First thing is they were playing over a loudspeaker to evacuate. Was this to draw people out of their houses and their apartments to cause more carnage? Was this someone that lost everything due to this virus and government restrictions? Elaborate suicide attempt, or if it was a suicide attempt, they were very successful um, to make a political statement with their death. Was it something more nefarious by people higher up than us? These are all questions that have run through my head, and each one of them is very possible. And the more I think about it, and the more the news talks about it, it just gets weirder and weirder with me, and it's not setting right. Let's take the second scenario. Suicide rates have been up the past year. So, of instances of abuse, drug abuse, alcoholism, mental illness have all went up and are still going. If this was somebody that didn't have intentions of physically harming anybody and physically hurting themselves, but was just an elaborate way to commit suicide to draw attention and to make a political statement. This is just the beginning. We'll see a lot more of it. And the reason I don't think that's the case is it's been roughly about 24 hours. Somebody would have spoke up already saying, hey, you know what? This was my family member. We went over to the house. There would be a note. There would be a manifesto of some sort of why they did it, why they ended up killing themselves, why they felt the need to do it in such a way that draws that kind of attention. So, even though that's a possibility, that's not the strongest one in my mind. Back in June, I don't know why they ran the ad, but a newspaper there in Nashville ran an ad from a certain religion that said something like this would happen. And their timeline was within the next 2 weeks. Although in that 2 week period, nothing happened, it still sets into my mind that, there was that news story and that ad taken out. And even though the timeline didn't match with the newspaper ad, it still happened. I think that is a very good possibility. The other possibility, man, that I thought of that's there, and it could be possible. I even hate to think about, and that's a power higher than us behind it. Um, and the only two ways that goes is an outgoing administration is using it and doing it to keep power, or an incoming administration did it and is going to use it to restrict us more. Either scenario on that, I don't like to think about, and it really uh, bugs me that things have got so crazy. I've actually thought of this. That this shouldn't be a thought that any of us citizens should be having. I mean, things shouldn't have gotten to the point where that is an actual thought that we have that could be a possibility. So, you guys, if you're in a bigger city, please be aware of your surroundings. Watch out for anything suspicious. Take note of everything and everyone around you. At this point, your life depends on it. I guess I could say, even with the possibility of any of this, I think even us guys in rural areas that don't have to worry about certain things need to be on guard and start watching for stuff that's out of the ordinary. Like I said, I think this is just going to, whatever of the three scenarios it is, this is just the first. There's going to be a lot more. And again, I know I've said this in other videos. It's been a rough year. It's taken a toll on all of us financially, emotionally, mentally, some people even physically, because they couldn't get out and exercise like they normally do. So I'm asking you guys, if you notice signs of depression in any of your family, any of your friends, don't hesitate to reach out to them. Don't hesitate to offer them help. Don't sit there and think, well, I'll give it a couple days, and if they're not feeling better, then I'll reach out to them, because with everything going on and what people are losing, and it's just going to get worse, folks. You're going to start seeing suicide rates skyrocket even more than what they have. Tomorrow might be too late to reach out to someone. So please, if you see somebody, a friend, a family member, and you can see that they're depressed, that they're suffering, reach out to them. You know, be there for them. Help them get the help they need. Do whatever it takes, because their life depends on it. And you never know, it might be a case that your life or someone else's life depends on the fact that you reached out to them. And if any of you, my viewers, I consider you all friends, are depressed and you need somebody to talk to and you don't have anybody you can turn to, leave me a comment. My email is in my information here on YouTube, in the About section, or whatever that is, where people can put in their email address for contacts. Reach out to me. I ain't gonna judge you. Shoot me an email. I ain't gonna judge you, but I will listen and I will talk to you. And if I can, I'll help you through it. If I can't, I'll point you in the right direction to get help, if you want to, where to go and what to do and everything. Just know, guys, you're not alone. I will talk to y'all later. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. Love you guys a lot. Thanks for watching.